Hey Queens, welcome back to another video. So if you're interested in seeing how I accomplish this easy two braid style, go ahead and stay tuned. So as usual, I'm going to be starting off with some freshly washed hair. And when I say freshly, you guys will see what I mean. I don't want y'all coming for me in the comments, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. My hair is extremely dry. I literally just washed it, just blow dried it, did not put any product at all in there. So yes, you will see some flakes falling out, but after I did this, of course, I did add my oil to my scalp just to make sure that it's nice and moisturized. So if you guys have been rocking with me from the beginning, you know that I have been growing my hair out. I used to have a short tapered cut, and now she is growing. It has been exactly a year. She's thriving and she's flourishing. So I put my hair into two sections. This is how I want my braids to be sitting. It's going to be going at a slant. So I just applied some of my edge gel all around just to make sure that it's nice and sleek. And these are going to be feed-in braids. So I'm adding in my I'm adding in my strands of braiding hair as I'm going down. So you guys can go ahead and watch me do that. So I slowed down the video a little bit just so that you guys can see what I was doing. Basically what I'm doing is pulling out small pieces of the braiding hair. I did end up putting it in my mouth. I know y'all, don't come for me. But those pieces of hairs are hairs that I'm going to add rods to, and I'm going to curl them just to give it just a, something of a different look. So that's what I did, guys. So as we get started on the other braid, just keep in mind, because of the way that this is parted, there is a lot more hair on this side. So it was a little bit more of a challenge to braid. But as you guys will see, it is in fast motion right now, but slow-mo time or real time, you guys, I had to take my time. There's no need to rush. And it took me, a little bit of time to make sure that I got all the strands in, the braids, and I wanted to make sure that it kept that nice sleekness as well. If you ever braided your hair by yourself, you know that keeping your hand up in this position hurts. So your girl's hand or arm was in pain a little bit. So that's why y'all saw me kind of making that face, but it's all in good. It's gonna look really, really beautiful. So again, on this side, I'm doing the same thing I did on the other side. I'm taking out a few pieces of the braiding strands, and I'm just gonna add some rods just to give it a nice little curl. So to set all the hair down in the braids, I did add some mousse. You guys are going to see me doing that. It's just to control the flyaways, make it nice and flat. And of course, after I applied my mousse, I added a little bit of Gots to Be spray just to make it a little hard. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie it for a few minutes just so that it can be nice and flat. So while I let it sit in the scarf for a little bit, I took this time to go ahead and get some hot water and to go ahead and dip my pieces that are in the rods into the water just so that we can get that curl that I wanted, guys. So I did 3 strands, and in the bottom is also a piece that I am going to curl as well. So I knew once I was taking it out that the ends, one would be longer than the others just because I added more hair. But I took care of that. I did trim it and I did cut it and make it look good. So finally, after taking off my scarf, I went in with my edge booster and I just gave myself some cute, simple edges, nothing too dramatic, just simple and cute, just to add to the hairstyle. And as you guys can see, my edges are a bit thin. That's always been something for me, but it can be bitter, it can be sweet. I mean, when you have thin edges, you're able to, they stay flat down a little bit easier, but when you have thicker edges, it's so much more you can do to it. But either way you look at it, you can play around with it and it still comes out beautiful, guys. And here she is, super cute, super simple, guys. It only took me about 40 minutes to do, and I only used 1 pack of hair, which was $5. So if you guys really enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.